Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Dorgon111, and welcome back to Modded Rogue Legacy. Right. We got an Obol last time, which would allow us to fight one of the remix bosses, which I don't know if I'll do. We're playing with Hokage today, who is super strong, which means I should probably start by... I feel like I'm going to need a warm-up. So let's go to the forest. That should be a pretty easy area, where you can probably one-shot a lot of the bad guys. Hey, Spike Ball, would you like to go elsewhere? Yeah, go down there. Alright. Well, the Spike Ball's down there. Now maybe... Ouch! I can progress. Or maybe not. Ah, chicken leg. Alright. That's our insurance policy. That will solve our vampirism. Alright, I don't need the chicken leg because... Oh no, I do need the chicken leg because we're a Hokage, which means I can heal more than my maximum HP. So I should eat all the chickens. Right. Right. Okay. And in that case, what's my goal with this character? Large character, lots of reach. This character could potentially kill Herodotus, who is the boss of the Land of Darkness, I think. So we should definitely try to build this character up super strong, and then make our way down there if we can. I think that could be really good. Alright. But, in order to do that, I do still need to warm up. So let's spend some time here in the forest, killing some basic enemies, ouch, that we killed many times before, and see what we can do. Also, give me all the furniture. And give me this chest full of money. Ouch. Was the money worth the damage? Probably not. Did I do it anyway? Yep. Right, I have a chakram. And it actually might have been decent in this room, but we pretty much killed everybody in this room now. So we're not going to worry about it. How far do you guys run? Just across this platform, which is not very big. This is the moment in the video where I look down to make sure that I actually am recording today. I do think there were a couple of episodes where I missed the first couple of minutes. And on this game, like with the title screen, like before it goes to the title screen, it has like another screen that it shows. And I think possibly the game capture in OBS, like if you turn it on during that initial thing, it like immediately shuts down when it switches over to the main game. I didn't actually test that hypothesis, but I discovered that I had some like 2-second recordings on disk that I think might have been when I originally turned the recording on, and for some reason it shut itself down immediately. Basically, what I'm saying is, maybe I did things right, and it was the software that was wrong. But I can neither confirm nor deny. In any case, let's focus on the game at hand, where apparently I have 306 hit points, which is pretty good. But wouldn't I like to have 307 hit points? There we go. Or 318 hit points, or 324 hit points? The answer is yes. I want all of those things. Alright, eventually we'll reach some kind of dead end here in the forest. And at that point, I think I'll take my first foray down into the Land of Darkness. And see how far we can get before we need to back off into easier areas. And yeah, rinse and repeat until we can manage to find the location of the boss in the Land of Darkness. Assuming things go well enough that we get there. I see the fairy chest. Sparkling right here. Armor increase, nice. I'm a fan of armor. Ouch. I'm not a fan of being this tall. It's just a couple rooms. It was kind of a dead end, but it was not a long dead end, so let's continue looking around a little while longer. With the Hokage's super strength, I think I've basically one-shot out every enemy we've seen so far. Okay, that was also a dead end. So now is a great time to go to the title screen. With our 253 hit points, that's not a lot of hit points, honestly. But I'm going to take a shot anyway. Let's peek into the Land of Darkness. If I move swiftly... Yeah, kill this guy before he gets a chance to walk around too much and surprise me. Ugh, but I'm so large. Why's my body gotta be so big? It does give me incredible reach, though. Like, I could be standing pretty far away from these enemies and hit them with my gigantic sword. You should be able to have a dwarf character that has a giant sword. Then you'd be super overpowered. Tiny surface area for the monsters to hit. But super big reach to hit the monsters. Oh! Guess what? Turns out the Land of Darkness was too tough for me. Also turns out maybe that I do need a lot more armor up. It was also good that I did some warming up, because otherwise this would have been an even sadder run. Lich King. We did well with the Lich last time. This one's gigantic, but we'll give it a shot. And I was just talking about getting more armor. So let's spend some money on armor up. Just like that. And then we'll take less damage. Sounds good. So, as a Lich, I definitely need to start in the castle, because this is a character who starts off with low stats in terms of hit point and magic point capacity. But as we kill various guys, those stats will slowly go up over time. So that's what I'm going to do. Playing as a giant character, I do still have to worry about the fact that... Ugh. I take up like a quarter of the screen. Okay, that's hyperbole. I take up a larger portion of the screen, and in the portions of this game that are bullet hell-like, where there are many projectiles filling the screen from the various enemies, such as this guy, means I'm unlikely to be able to dodge them, because there's just not enough room. Chicken leg, nice. Alright, I was able to jump through there. Can I jump back? Actually, I don't need to. With a giant character, I feel like I got very lucky getting through there, and we need to backtrack pretty much in this way anyway. So this will be faster and less risky. In other words, it's the big brain move. So that's what I've done. Sure, let's mix up the music since we're going to spend some time here in the castle. Okay, after trying out a bunch of music, I decided the title screen music is the music that I want to listen to right now. Title screen music is pretty epic. Do 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 ba-da-dum bum bum. Whenever I turn on the game and it gets to the title screen music, I do always feel like I'm in for an epic gaming session. There's something, I don't know, very fun about it. I'm not good at telling what type of music tunes I like. I know instruments that I like. And this doesn't really have, like, strings, which I'm often very fond of, or piano. So I don't like it for that reason. So it's gotta be something with just the way it puts the notes together that makes it appeal to me. But I'm not sure exactly what that thing is. I just know that I like it. Alright. This is not a tough room. It's just a big room. It's big like me. Like my gigantic character. I guess since it is the title screen music, however, The one perhaps disadvantage that it has is that it's not as very long of a loop before the music cycles around. So if we spend a lot of time in the castle, it might start feeling repetitive. But I'm still happy with my choice. Alright, we're up to 174 hit points. This is a bad room. This is mostly a trap room. That's designed to punish you for falling into it. Unless you have VHS and all these platforms stay open, in which case it's not quite as scary. Can I hit you from this? Okay. I was wondering if I would even have to jump, and I'd be able to hit that guy on the platform above. But the answer is no, I do have to jump. So what is the chest in here that I left behind? Oh, right. It was a dwarf tunnel. Even a normal-sized character could fit over there. And I am not a normal size. Alright, we can come back that room when we want to go other directions. So don't worry about getting all the furniture out of it just now. Alright. After a lot of time, I finally managed to jump up onto this platform. The fireballs from the Plinky really do move slowly. This character is not particularly fast, and I was still kind of like outrunning the fireball. I don't know if that really occurred to me. Yeah, I can outrun the fireball. I wonder how one chooses and balances, like, all the little details of the game. Yes, please. For stuff like that. We don't need to go this way. We'll find another way to go. But yeah, did they try faster projectiles at some point and then decide that it would be better if they were slower? Did they decide that good game design means that when you see a fireball coming, you should be able to turn around and run away? And therefore you should be a little bit faster than the fireballs, even without any movement upgrades? Ouch. These are bits of game design that I just don't know. I have to imagine a lot of the balance kind of stuff like that is going to be trial and error that comes through in playtesting. Like, even when there's design principles, like, there's so much detail and nuance to various games. It just feels like you have to play with it and try it out and see what feels good, what balance is good, etc. Alright, I'll meet you guys over in the next room. Let's try it this way. There's a zombie. There's another zombie. Hello, zombie. Come out of the floor. I have something to share with you. It's called a gigantic sword. Alright. Here's that room I said I would come back to get the rest of the furniture, and indeed, I came back to it to get the rest of the furniture. I'm not a liar. Ouch. Alright, that guy got clever. He saw me reaching up and hitting enemies from a lower floor, hitting up through the roof, and he was like, I'm gonna do that too. Oh boy. Alright, do we make it down to the Land of Darkness teleporter? What are we looking at over here? I think it might be. Yep. Alright, am I ready to go in there? I am uncertain. Let's peek into a couple of rooms, and if they don't look too bad, give them a try. Alright, you still take a lot of hits. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh boy, and it's hard to dodge when I'm this large. Yeah, okay, lost a lot of hit points there. So this time, we're not going to make the same mistake as last time, and instead, we're going to teleport over here and do some more work in the castle. Get our hit points back up. And let's see. I didn't actually look to see how many of the runes we have left to find, but it should be the case that in the not too distant future, fairy chests are start gonna give us fairy chests will start to give us stat upgrades rather than runes, because we'll have gotten all the runes. I'm gonna take damage if I go in there, I just know it. So let's not go there. And so that'll be good, because while it's definitely possible to get lots of money and use them to purchase all the stat upgrades, it's even nicer when you can just find the stat upgrades lying around in chests. And so that's what I wish to do. Find the status upgrades lying around in chests. Hey, you did not one-shot kill. I did not allow this. Oh gosh, you were a 3-shot kill. Okay, the enemies in this room are definitely a higher level than the typical defaults. What level are they? Grey Knight level 57. I am a... I don't know what my level is. I think there is technically like a character level that's like how many of all the stat upgrades you have or something. I'm not sure exactly the mechanics and exactly how the enemies scale relative to the player level. It's another case of probably some magical balance formulas that they played around with during the development of the game. So they found stuff that felt good. Speaking of feeling good, my hit points are in much better shape than they were mere moments ago. Let's see if I can get back above 400 or so. And then we might head back down into the Land of Darkness. Let's see what else we can do. Ouch, aw. I guess I'm used to playing with a normal height character who would not have jumped high enough to get a face full of guard box bullet there. This guy, however, a little jump, got his hitbox up into that range. So yeah, I'm still taking more damage than I would like. So maybe finding another new piece of armor equipment is actually key, in which case, if that is the case, I'm probably more likely to find it in the Maya, perhaps. So maybe I should be spending more time up there. Yeah, let's try that. The Maya won't be quite as dangerous as the Land of Darkness. I've got a teleporter to get me there. And I've got 380 hit points, you know what? Now I've got 450 hit points. How do you like that? Okay, let's do some stuff. And some things. Things and stuff, it's where it's at. Alright, managed to be just tiny enough to dodge those projectiles. And I have conflux orbs that I haven't used at all. I should start using them at some point. Ouch. Man, that's a lot of hit points for just accidentally backing up and shoulder bumping a skeleton archer. That's what happens when you make a mistake. You get punished by the game for it. As a large character, I will have difficulty moving through this room without taking damage. So let's go a different way. I've talked about it before, and I'll talk about it again because it continues to be true. A lot of this game is about choosing which rooms you think you'll succeed in. Or at least it is in terms of the way that I play. So apparently there is a right exit out of this room as well, which might be easier to reach. Oh boy. Darn it. Turns out the right exit is still pretty hard to reach. Alright, guy. Become dead. Oh boy, spike balls. One of them looks like it's about to die. Yes, great. And the other one can go... Actually, it's gonna die too, isn't it? I have a feeling it will if I wait for a few moments. Yeah. Just based on the room layout and geometry. Felt like it had enough speed and enough up-down motion that its death was likely, if not inevitable. Alright, good news is we're gaining hit points in this region, it seems like. Killing bad guys, making our character get stronger in terms of their hit point capacity. And magic point capacity, which I still have not spent at all. Sure, I'll eat a chicken leg. And I'll like it. Oh boy. Okay. Haven't found any equipment, though. Once again, one of those rooms that given the choice for to look elsewhere. We don't have a chakram, so we can't beat those guys. This is a room that normally I'm good at. As a giant character, it will be a little bit more difficult. But I can still do it. And we got an armor increase, which is exactly what I wanted, so... Sure enough, fairy chest containing a stat upgrade. So that is good. That suggests to me that I've obtained all the runes at this point. I'm happy enough with the music in here. Okay, this is the carnival game that I don't mind as much. Especially since you can cheat by throwing an axe before you actually get into the room. And so... Ooh, I did not leave myself a good ending. Is that enough? I think I'm just short. Oh, I still have another axe. Okay. Well, then it doesn't matter. I did it! Hooray! I won a thing! What do I win? Retribution Bracers. That's damage return. It's not really the equipment that I wanted to find, because it's actually going to lower our defense rather than raise it, relative to whatever other bracers I'm probably wearing. Ooh, that's a scary room. I'm going to try this. Nice! It worked. I did not think that would work. I thought just racing into this room, I was still going to get shot by the bullet thingies. But in fact, I did not. And that makes me happy. Alright. I'm gonna go after you first. And then you. And then I suppose you. Nice. And then let's see. You're not real. You are real. Great. Well, I suppose they're both real. Just one of them is really the thing that it advertises itself to be, and the other is not. And even then, who's to say that it's not mimicants were just an enemy that existed in this world, and then whoever decided he wanted to hide treasures decided, why don't I put them in a box that looks like a mimicant? Which came first, the treasure box or the mimic? I'm inventing my own lore for the world of Rogue Legacy. And I don't know, I think it's pretty good lore. You take an insane amount of knockback when you hit those whole cards in the front. This is me with no control. This is me pushing to the right. This is me pushing to the right and then letting go of the controller. Alright. Hey, pray for assistance. Let's do so. Alexander's Obol. Once again, one of the boss remix capabilities that I'm not particularly interested in. But we'll carry the Obol around. Oh boy. Yeah, I tried to jump in between them. I was unsuccessful. Yeah, let's pray for a different assistance. Hey! Hyperion's Ring. That's one free death defy. So if we die, rather than just die, we'll immediately be resurrected. Ugh. It's a possibility of a stat upgrade, but what are the chances? that is a giant character, I can time this correctly. I think they're very small, so I'm not going to try it. Is that cowardly? Perhaps. But it's what I've chosen to do. Here's the remix boss. I think possibly there's no penalty for trying to fight them, but I don't remember that for sure. And so I'm going to choose not to try that right now. Actually, what I want to do is go back into the Land of Darkness, because I've got 663 hit points. That's a lot of hit points. Oh gosh! There go the hit points. Alright, now I'm down to... Alright, I lost like 150 hit points from 2 enemies right there. Oh gosh. Alright, grab Zor. Become dead. You too, Grey Baron. Yeah, I feel like this is a area where we're gonna go in, fight 1 or 2 rooms, and then be forced to back off. So let's see if we can find the best of the 1 or 2 rooms. This one's not bad. Get some furniture. Possibly get some money. You're going to fire lots of projectiles. Let's try to respawn you, where I can get you before you throw the projectiles. There we go. Alright, that was very good. I see you. I see you. Seeing the enemies coming, that's the key to my victory. Also, a relatively friendly layout of this room, where the enemy density is not that high, which allows me to just fight 1 and 2 at a time. That's also the key to my victory. And look at that, we're over 700 hit points. Let's see. I think this is a good place to try throwing some conflicts and see what we can do. If I were better at aiming, more of the complex orbs would actually end up inside there trying to kill those guys. There we go. Okay. Who else is in there? Nobody. I killed them all. Hooray! I actually used my magic to my own benefit. Alright, and we're actually exploring a bunch of the rooms in this area. Despite being a difficult area, I am just short enough that my hitbox does not extend up into those projectiles. Hiya! Ouch. Oh crap. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that was a tough room for a giant character. It was also a tough room for a character piloted by Brian. Oh gosh. I think we're going back to the castle after this. I am going to peek in the rooms to the left and the right, because I might get lucky with super easy rooms like this. Okay, that one, and it's still not that scary. Oh boy. Yeah, just be patient. Very nice. Lots of monies for me. Okay, but be extremely selective in the rooms if you can choose. That one I'm going to struggle in. How about over here? I'm not going to be able to get up there. Okay, so this would be a great place to choose our battles. And so, looks like just a couple rooms to the right, there's more of the castle that we haven't explored. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah. Let's see, back in the castle. Actually, this room's gonna be tough. Ouch. Because it has lots of enemies, all stacked together. I know this room layout. Ouch. Alright. And apparently there's some... This is a great place for Conflux Swords, actually. Yeah, kill a bunch of the Plinkies. And then... Ouch! Ouch! Alright, and then get hit by the remaining ones, nevertheless. That apparently was my strategy in that room. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna spend some Conflux Swords just hit that guy. I'm not sure how else I would get to him. Oh my goodness! You're kidding. Solak in that room? Yeah, I think we're skipping that room. That is not a room of success. I declare it so. Alright, this was a room of success, however. Both monetarily and hit pointily. Hit pointily? We're gonna say it's a word. I'm happy with my Deathify Hyperion's ring, but perhaps if I do die and come back to life and use up that boon, we'll come back there and pray for assistance again. It's basically a question mark that's almost directly to the right of the start. Trying to remember its location so that I'll be able to come back. Alright, this could be a good room to get a bunch of hit points back, and in fact, this could also be a good room to use some Conflux Orbs. Alright. Saw the painting coming. And use my giant reach to kill the various monsters. Very nice. And get a chicken leg. Fantastic. Just what I needed. I can't get there because I'm too big. Oh, nice. Healing fountain. And I'm back up to max, just like that. Alright, you know what that means. We're headed back into the Land of Darkness. So let us teleport down in here, and it looks like I could just go down, down, and explore a new region. In fact, there's probably still some enemies down here. Yeah, maybe not. I guess they were flying enemies that spawned down there and had already flown up and I killed them or dealt with them. There is another way down over here. I'm just gonna choose to, ouch, ignore the eyeballs. And let's respawn you. Let's see if I can get over here and deal with the Loki fast enough. Alright. Let's go down and deal with you before anybody else. Oh, I'm a Hokage. What am I thinking? No, I'm not. I'm a Lich. I was like, I can teleport through those projectiles. But that only works if you're that type of character. Apparently, I'd forgotten what type of character I am. Only briefly. Ah, I walked into the fire that the blue bites left behind. That's a shame. That's not a super great room, so let's pick a different one. That room wouldn't be as bad if I wasn't approaching from the top. Coming from the top into that room, yikes. Looks quite difficult. Holy chestplate. Holy chestplate, Batman. Alright, what do we have over here to the right? We have a bunch of guys who don't want to die to 2 hits. That's okay, I've got a 3rd hit for them. Slayer Bracers. There's another way to go over this way, before I have to go down into that room I didn't want to do. Oh boy. Okay. There was just enough room there to avoid his projectiles. I was jumping repeatedly. I don't know that the jumping was actually effective, as opposed to just me standing out of range. Ouch. But it was fun to try to jump anyway. Oh, hello, chicken leg. I almost left the room without you. I was in too much of a hurry. Another place to pray for assistance. That's kind of down and slightly to the right of the whatever. Okay. Oh, I should definitely deal with the plants, because they are going to be firing projectiles in my direction if I am below. I do not want that. Okay. Wanted to make sure we weren't going to fall into spikes there. Alright, good job. Very nice. We're getting some work done with this character. We are here, not only surviving, but dare I say, oops, thriving in this difficult area, the Land of Darkness. Oh gosh. Alright, I said thriving, and then I just lost 200 hit points. Oh boy. Did I say 200? Oh dear. Alright, just time things well. Everything will be fine. Let's try going this way. Let's try going this way. Ooh. This guy, if he swings his sword, will be able to reach up above me, I think. Or reach up to the level that I'm on. So let's not let that happen. Very good. Alright. More money for me. 42,000. Not a bad haul already. Oh boy. Alright, I need to... Ooh, that was close. I can feel that one tingling on the back of my neck. Literally. That's what ninja stars do. They tingle. Speaking of ninja stars, I have some ninja stars. They really did not do a lot of damage, though. My sword hits were like 10 times as much damage as those complex orbs. Let's peek over this way. This could be a good room, because it has a fairy chest. HP increase! Woohoo! I don't love this room, but I guess I also don't hate it. Nice. Ah, darn it. Alright, that was a good crit to get on that. Planky, however. Is that room doable? I think yes. Darn it. I could see during the cutscene of picking up the item that I was about to be hit by that bone, and I tried to move to the right, but I just wasn't fast enough. It's already too late. Ugh. We might need to back off. Yeah, that's a bad room for me. How about over here? That's not a great room for me. How about over here? This room's fine. Maybe there's a chicken leg in here. Wow! I called it. But then where? Back down here, maybe? Alright, room over here. Do you got anything good for me? Nope. That one's big and scary and gonna kill me. There's one other room we can check, and then we might have to back off. I'm afraid I'm just gonna screw it up, even though it's an easy room. Actually, there's... Why did I not go to the right and the right? There's still another room to check. Hold the phone. I bet you didn't even know there were telephones in Rogue Legacy to hold. Oh, it's because I have to go through this room. Is there any good way to do this? If the pyrite comes right for me, ugh, like that, then I can kill him, and then there's only 2 enemies in the room. Oh boy. I was gonna say, and then after this guy's done his attack, I'll be okay, but I was not. And then you... Oh, chicken leg. I want the chicken leg so badly. It's another chicken leg. It's the chicken leg miracle. Oh boy. These orbs will kill themselves. Okay, that one just did. And that one... I can totally redirect. Somewhere that it may or may not kill itself. Man, is this a dead end? Oh, it's got a soul lock too. Yeah. I think I need to go heal up in the castle a little bit. And I can do some of that off camera, so I'll be back. Okay, I just got all my hit points back up, and I found one of these gambling rooms, and let's spend tens of thousands of money in the hopes of winning more. I did not. How sad. However, as mentioned, I did manage to get my hit points back up. And so, let us use said hit points to descend once more into the Land of Darkness. And it looks like I actually have a bunch of rooms that I need to get through before we get somewhere new. So I'll meet you guys somewhere. Okay, here's a new room. Oh boy. Can I kill you before you shoot? Nope. But I can do that. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine. This room is scary, but possibly doable. Ah, darn it. I want to try to get rid of all the yellow ones before I start splitting the red ones. Okay, there we go. And the red ones leave lots of trails of fire. So let's get them killed. There's still more. Okay, we did it. And we're still in pretty good hit point shape. Coming in with 900 hit points. It's certainly a nice advantage. Looks like there's a chest right here. Let's get said chest. Oh boy. Ah, well, I managed to kill him with Retribution at the end. Hey, Silver Bracers +1. There's obviously some skeletons down there. They would be easier to attack from below. So let's go back down and attack them from below. Sounds like a plan. They must be right up here. There they are. Away with you, Mr. Bones. Alright. Hope Mrs. Bones is doing well. This is going to be another stat upgrade. HP, very nice. This has been a good run. Oh, Zombie Snooze, don't take knockback. I didn't see him in time and then didn't react quickly enough to try to dash out of the way. Just have to give ground to those guys, or like fly over them. And I did neither of those things. Oh, it's another gamble, I gotta do it. Come on, one of these times it's gonna be the front chest. Darn it, that's 5 in a row that I've lost gambling. And so we lost like 20,000 gold, basically. Looks like it's a little ways before the next room, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. There's a room over here I didn't do. Oh, with the soul lock, right. You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, cool. We got a crit on the soul lock. And as a result, I get a Silver Helm +1. The soul lock would have filled the room with giant fireballs, and being a giant character, there would have been nowhere to dodge. But we managed to kill him before we got any of his shots off. And so that was great. And this room I didn't do because of the Scarred Box, yep. And he's still going after me. He's gotta die. Okay. I'm close to death, but I do have a Death Defy in my back pocket. That's where I keep my Death Defy. Hold on. We're coming back to life. Thank you, Hyperion's Ring. I should definitely use my Conflux Orbs, because there's no reason not to at this point. Hope that they'll kill some bad guys. Ouch! Okay, I'm still at risk of death. Somebody died, or some furniture died. But yeah, I'm in kind of bad shape right now. And there's still places that I can get back into good shape. So I'm gonna go back to the forest and see if I can get some HP back. Okay, I've gotten my hit points part of the way up, and for better or for worse, I found a mini-boss room, and I want to fight him. So we're gonna fight him. Let's see. Can I hide here? Yes. So let's hide here. Oh boy, now I can't hide here. Alright, it would be really nice if you guys would sync up your attacks. so that I can go after you at the same time. That was actually pretty good. Nice. Okay. We got him, and as a result, we earned Retribution Helm. Alright. Guess we're not going to be able to get any of like the royal gear here in the forest, but that's acceptable. I'm here mostly just to try to get my hit points back up, and for the most part it's been going okay. Oh, but here's the boss room. Imperial Chestplate, not bad. And what's more important is I can refresh some of my stuff here. Thanks to my potion up, that's going to be worth a ton. Also, vampirism. Woohoo! Alright, I'm going to keep on working on getting my hit points back. And we'll make one last push, I think, into the Land of Darkness. Who has 1,000 hit points? It's me. I'm back in the Land of Darkness and ready to explore once again. Defeat all enemies. Sounds like a room where Conflux is going to be useful. Let's get some Conflux orbs into the room a bit better. Alright, there's an Ison apparently. Multiple chain techs, of course. Alright. And let's do some more Conflux orbs and hope for the best. Okay, one of the Isons is down. There goes another chain tex. There goes another chain tex. I do need to worry about random spicators coming my way, wreaking havoc. But at this point, we should have done a lot of damage to most of these guys. And so they should be one-shottable, whoever remains. And then I can get the fairy chest and get my stats as a reward. Oh my gosh, so many spicators. Ouch. Oh, there's still a bunch of guys here. Why are there so many guys here? Rude. Alright, but my strength is increased. But at what cost? Go gadget iframes. Okay, we're out. Oh, hey, since I used up my Death Defy boon previously, let's get a new one. Hey, it's another Death Defy. Very nice. Looks like I need to go up and right. This room's gonna be awful. Alright, we're out of it. And so, yeah, right, and then there's a few directions I can go. I remember this room. I did not enjoy it. Oh, and I haven't even finished this room. Alright, this will be a good place to throw some Conflux orbs. Hope for the best. Rather than just hope for the best, let's actually try to play for the best. Okay. Killed one or two guys, anyway. Honestly, this might be my best room still. Oh gosh. Perish the Thought. Slayer Helm? Yeah. Let's peek over here. This actually doesn't seem super bad. Especially once you guys are dead. Great. Yeah. This room is much more finite in terms of the number of threats that I'm dealing with at any one moment. Still big room. Still had a bunch of enemies. I see the ninja. There we go. And there are some plants below me. Let's hope there's a chicken leg in some of this furniture, perhaps. Oh, another ninja. I did not know that you were there. Okay. Plant. Didn't want to provide. Okay, that's a bad room for me. It's not an awful room, but let's check out what's over here. I could jump down through it quickly if I needed to. Oh my gosh. Is there any way I could deal with that room? I don't think so. So let's go quickly down through here. Defeat all enemies. Tell me about these enemies that I've heard so much about. Okay, Wrath, that's no problem. And rather than deal with more enemies at once, let's try to deal with one at a time. Okay, Zambishnu. Got it. So they don't take knockback. But they also don't like to walk off of ledges. Alright, another Wrath. No, just stay rage. Simple. And just a Zambona rather than a Zambishnu. Also simple. Alright, this room's looking pretty doable all of a sudden. just take my time. Okay, here's another zombie shnu, and that's gonna be bad news. And the Wrath is also bad news. So let's take our time. Rage, you're gone. Wrath, you're also gone. Zombie shnu. Let me just give ground so you can't get me. Alright, still one more. Yep. There we go. Go gadget crit. And I get a stat upgrade. Armor increased. Hooray. And there's still more to explore. Well, this is turning into quite the run. I know I'm going to have edited out a lot of minutes, but I've actually been playing for like an hour 15 on this run. And we're still going. That's pretty amazing. It's the power of the Lich. Being of almost limitless power. Yeah, that room had a lot of projectiles, so let's try a different room instead. This is not so bad. Oops. Alright, because once you're dead, I can casually come over here and deal with you. And we do have a Death Defy in our pocket once again. Sadly, I can't deal with that room. And this room is just leading to a chest. Chests are nice, but I'm not good at jumping through that. This is a very similar room, but at least there's a Grabazor who can kill to improve our stats a little bit. What am I looking at over here? Is this the room Yeah, with all of the projectiles that I jumped out of a moment ago. So if I wait for the Spicator... Oh, there's another one coming. Alright, let's deflect him. Nice. Oh, there's a guard box way over there. Crap. How am I going to deal with said guard box? I do not currently have a plan for it. Probably by taking a bunch of damage and dying. Oh, there's a second guard box. I do have Death Defy, so I'm going to come back to life. And then kill one of the guard boxes, and then kill the other guard box. No! Still more enemies. Still more projectiles. There's too much happening here. Oh gosh. Alright, we're kind of in a bad way. Alright, you guys need to go. So let's deflect them somewhere else. And then kill you. Alright, I see the Winky Planky Plonky. You need to stay away. You need to stay away. Ouch! Crap! Spikators! Do not like. Do not want. You I can hit through the floor. Can I get to the next room? Yes! Okay. And now that you've already... Oh! Why did I do that? Alright, well, we killed the gazillion monsters. And despite gambling twice and losing a bunch of money, we still made a bunch of money. And so next time, I think we will have a Spelunker with the HS. But we have a lot of money to spend, and I'm going to do that at the beginning of the next episode. So I'll say, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon for more Modded Rogue Legacy. For now, bye-bye.